Welcome to 50 Plus Tech. This is the first video in a series of videos that I'm going to be doing to help people to choose a new computer and explain all the parts so you know what to look for what you need, and then putting together a computer, built computer. We're going to build a computer. So first things first, one of the things that you need to consider is what you really need for your computing needs. For some people, and quite a few people that I know, a smartphone is enough. When I was building computers 20 years ago, when we were putting them together, we were going and putting custom machines together, the amount of computing power was nothing compared to what we have on our phones now. You can do 95% of what you need to do just on your smartphone. So if you're happy with your smartphone, keep your smartphone. But if you're looking for something a little more, you want to do a little bit more, then there are other options out there other than just the traditional build a computer and you can build, you can build this computer with a huge graphics card and you use, bunches of RAM and things like that. It may not be something that you need. So let's talk about different types of computer users. There's people who are perfectly happy, like I said, with the smartphone. It usually has a really good processor. You can take pictures with it. You can you can browse, you can shop, you can call, you can text. There's all kinds of things you can do. And if that's sufficient for what you need, there's no need for you to go out and get a computer. You're good enough. Then the next step I would consider is Chromebooks. Chromebooks use a Chrome operating system and everything is on the cloud. So Chromebooks are really good for that next step. If you want something slightly larger, if you want to be able to browse on the web, you want a larger screen, you can't really upgrade them or manipulate them at all. They're basically like just so you can access the internet, and just about everything is done online through apps. So I would consider a Chromebook a step above a smartphone. That's the next step. If you just browse, check email, shop, whatever, Chromebooks are great. And there's the portability. So you can grab your Chromebook and stick it in your bag and just go wherever you're going to go. And you can do just about what you need to do, as long as you don't have to access a work software, or if there isn't you're not trying to do some manipulation, interesting word, manipulation of photos. You can do a little bit of it online, but not if you want to get into any kind of extensive. So that would be the next step. So maybe, if you just want something that you can stick in your bag and go to your granddaughter's house, or the Chromebooks are great for that. And then there's a lot of just laptops that come in a couple different flavors. You can get an Intel, you can get AMD, you can get them really powerful, you can get them not as powerful. And we will talk about the different things to look at when you're shopping for a laptop in terms of storage and RAM and processor speed and all these other things. We'll talk about those in another video. But that's another option. You've got your smartphone, you've got your Chromebook, you've got your laptop, and then you have pre-built PCs, and you can build your own, which is what I tend to do. And with those are ones that you're going to want to use if you're if you're really into gaming, which I am, if you're going to be doing video editing, which I do, or if there's software for work, like I said earlier, that you need something with RAM, with lots of RAM. And the unfortunate thing with laptops is that you can upgrade just mildly, but laptops are they're very portable, and they're great for moving from place to place, and more than a Chromebook, because a laptop will have Windows on it, and you can install all kinds of different Windows-based software but you can't, the upgradability on a laptop is not as good as on a pre-built or a PC you built yourself. So those are things to consider. If all you're doing is browsing, all you're doing is checking email, texting with the kids, taking pictures, perfectly fine with a smartphone. And then if you want to go a step up, but you don't have any specific software for work that you need to use, and you just want to use something, but you want a laptop type with a bigger screen, beyond just trying to figure out what you're going to do with it, you also need to think about where you're going to keep it. For me, I work remote, and I have a computer I built and 2 monitors because my eyes are going, so I need the big monitors. But I don't work outside. I have a laptop if I need it, but I don't work outside my home office. So I don't need anything portable. But if your job requires you to bring home work, or whatever, then a laptop makes sense for portability. And even if you just want to pick up your laptop and go sit outside, where are you going to be putting whatever it is whatever computer you're using? Where are you going to be working with it? If you are just going to be coming into your home office and doing your work, great. If you want to be able to pick up everything, then you're going to want a laptop, and you're going to want a laptop so that you can pick it up, put it in your bag, and take it wherever you've got to take it, whether it's to work, to a coffee shop, to your backyard, to a friend's house, whatever. There's more portability to be considered. So think about that before you start shopping. Because if you think that you're going to want to pick up your laptop and work somewhere else, then the laptop makes sense. Or pick up your computer, I should say, and then work somewhere else, then the laptop makes sense. The benefits of either a pre-built PC or building it yourself is that the pre-built PC, you can pick all the parts that you need. We will be talking about what the differences are between the different parts, like the hard drive and the solid state drive and RAM, and what DDR4 means, and all these different metrics and numbers that you see when you're trying to pick a machine or pick parts for a machine. There's a PC part picker where you can go in and they'll tell you what parts go with it. But if you don't understand what exactly those parts do, it's not super helpful. So we will go over that in a future video. And building your own, one of the benefits of building your own, buy your own case. You can get whatever size that goes back to where you're going to be putting it. If you don't have very much room, then you can get a small case with a small micro ATX, and you can get some what they call it, but they're low platform or something like that. I'll put the word up there, but graphics cards and things like that, so they all fit in the small case. And then you can put the little case on it, and it won't take up too much space. Or you can buy a mid tower, which is what I tend to buy, and it'll be bigger, taller, but you can get a full-sized motherboard and put the larger graphics card in there, because I need a graphics card for my video editing and for my video gaming and things like that. So that's going to be another consideration, is where, for the pre-built and the PC part, or building your own PC, you need to consider how much room you've got for that. The benefits of the pre-built and building your own is the upgradability. Because I have a motherboard that I bought, and I can replace the processor up to two more versions, and I can also upgrade my RAM, and I can upgrade my graphics card, and there's just a lot of things that I can upgrade on there that I can't upgrade on my laptop per se, with like a lot of extra expense. So again, it goes everywhere from just your phone which is so much more powerful than what we had on our custom built computers less than 20 years ago. Before you start looking at computers to buy, decide what you're going to do with it, where you're going to put it, if it needs to be portable, and whether you want or what types of stuff are you going to be using on it. Software for work that requires a lot of RAM? Are you going to be playing video games? Are you going to be editing video or photos, or anything that you're going to be putting on there going to require a lot of resources? If not, then you can, there's a lot of options. So think about that before you start shopping. I'm going to get I'm going to get a Chromebook, or I'm going to get a laptop because I plan on moving around a lot. I'm going to build myself, I'm going to go to PC Part Picker and build a PC, or pick all the parts and have them build it for me and ship it to me, or I'm going to buy all the parts and then put it together myself. So coming in future videos, I'm going to talk about all the different parts of a computer that you need to consider, laptop or pre-built or PC, so that when you're shopping for your computer or your laptop, you'll understand what is important for what you want to do with your computer. Okay, so thank you so much for listening. I just wanted to share that, and then if anybody has questions, feel free to put them down in the comments, and I will do my best to answer them, and look forward to explanation of the difference between an HDD and a solid state drive, and what the different processors are, and which is going to be best for what you're doing, and things like that. And I hope it's helpful. Okay, thank you very much.